Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this, again, impromptu lesson on Pokemon biology. So, yeah.
Corbin, you sound a little winded. Are you out of shape?
Hot, and I'm tired. I'm tired of walking.
Joining me here on this rocky path is my teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. If you could please say hello to everybody.
Woo! Thank you, Professor. Man, I feel so much better that we're out of the cold.
Yeah, it's the sweltering heat now.
Yeah, it's the complete opposite. It really is.
But it's okay. We're prepared. We were prepared for the heat. That's what we packed for.
Who doesn't love a nice, hot, warm mountain climb?
Is it hot or is it warm? Those are two different things.
It's a hot and steamy mountain climb for us today.
I like it when I have water. I ran out like 2 hours ago.
We were still on the ship 2 hours ago.
I ran out on the ship.
Oh, God. All right. Also here with me today on this incredibly steep, jarring mountain path is our trainer in training, young Corbin. If you could please, if you could find it in you to say hello to everybody.
Hello.
His asthma's starting to kick in. Wow, you can really hear those lungs rattling around.
No, I'm good. I just need a second here. Hi everyone. Good to be here. Trainer in training, hiking atop this mountain in Cinnabar. And feeling all right.
No, yeah.
Don't you love it?
Breathe.
It's okay.
So for those students who may be wondering why we're on this Rocky Mountain path, it's because the ship that we were on, I mean, of course, they saved our lives, so, again, we are in their debt, of course. However, they did drop us off on the wrong side of the island.
Oh,
they dropped us off on the volcano side, and they were just kind of like, deal with it. Which is kind of a weird change in character from when they were like, yeah, come on our ship. But, whatever. It was a free ride. And I guess Mr. Curtis was eating all of their Magikarps, so.
Well, he was sucking the Magikarp water, and I think they didn't like that. So
that water was so tasty. It just filled me with so much energy.
And so they kind of just dropped us off and went on their way. So we decided, you know what? We're going to, we are some young-ish and some very young some ageless, I think, people. And there's no reason why we can't survive a nice hike over a volcano into the city of Cinnabar.
Nice!
That's what we're going to do.
And this is nice!
To pass the time, I decided, hey, wouldn't it be fun to have a lesson on Pokemon biology? To which they all said,
no! I said no! I said no!
Oh. I'm so excited.
Well, I mean, of course Corbin said no, but I heard yes.
Heat stroke.
Well, come on, Corbin. It'll take your mind off of it, all right?
Maybe.
And you know what else might take your mind off of the grueling climb that we do have ahead of us? I do think I see some vertical bits that are coming up.
I've got sticky gloves. Don't worry, guys.
No. We'll cross that cliff face when we get there. But Corbin, I actually I noticed on my Rotom phone I got a new Gengar mail.
Oh, hey, what? Really?
Yeah. Yes, and it's a wonderful poem that comes to us from Jinx. I'm going to go ahead and read
oh my
the
goodness,
message here first.
My Jolteon is texting you? I didn't know they could do that.
Oh, you might be a little bit confused. Your Jolteon was Zinc.
Oh.
I know you haven't seen him in about a month now, so that's probably why you forgot his name.
Sorry, it sounds
Jinx.
similar to Jinx.
Jinx was, of course, I believe the Vaporeon that Mr. Curtis raised.
That sounds right.
Yeah, in fact, Jinx's Gengar mail says, "Hello there, Professor Jacob, Mr. Curtis, and Corbin." All spelled correctly. Very good.
Hello.
Thank you.
It's Jinx. No, not the Pokemon Jinx, nor the Vaporeon that was named Jinx, but a fellow virtual classmate. See, it was Vaporeon.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
I'm just writing this email to submit extra credit. It's a small, kind of free-flow poem that I wrote after a burst of inspiration after hearing Soul's breathtaking poetry. So, without further ado, here's Little Bird Spiro, which is the title of the poem. And I'm going to pass the Rotom phone over to you, Corbin, and I will let you do the honors of reading this poem.
All right, now, Corbin, remember.
What?
You are not allowed to rap, so do not rap her poem.
Their poem?
Their poem.
Okay, I will try my best. All right. Little bird, Spiro, who flies Okay, no, sorry.
No, that's definitely a rapping meter.
Sorry. Little bird, Spiro, who flies last through the sky. Fly, little bird, life ends in just the blink of an eye.
Oh, wow.
Because they forgot. Because they cared, not that you cried. Fly, fly, little bird, leave your broken heart behind. The skies span eternal. Listen to the stars as they whisper your name. Fly, fly, little friend, and forget your pain. The winters of this land are cold, so cold as you soar through this moonlight valley as they sleep. Warm your wings under the sun. Carry the clouds and conquer the heavens. Little conqueror, little bird, spread your wings and fly. And when your father's... Wow, I think that's supposed to be feathers. And when I was like, he's got multiple fathers and they're going gray. Oh no!
Well, I was thinking like your forefathers. Is what I was thinking.
Forefathers or two dads. I don't know.
Okay, take that line again. Let's get it clean.
Okay, here we go. Mm-hmm. And when your feathers are gray and your tiny head stoops from the passing of time, remember that the skies were once yours. So rest, dream, dream, little bird, and fly once more. Beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful, Jinx. Beautiful work.
Excellent job.
Snapping all three hands.
Maybe forget the fact that what?
Wait, 3 hands? Hold on.
I mean 2 hands. Two hands.
That's the right number. It all checks out.
Okay. Maybe forget about the heat stroke that I'm experiencing right now. Jinx, great work. You get a gold star.
Whoa!
Very fantastic.
Oh, a gold star from Corbin. I mean, a meaningless gesture, but I suppose a nice one nonetheless. Of course, Jinx, you will get extra credit, and I'm negotiating right now with Mr. Curtis whether or not you will get a gold star.
It didn't have anything about bug types.
Spiros do eat bugs. I don't know.
It's pretty anti-bug type, if you ask me.
I don't know. It's pretty like the antithesis.
3 gold stars for eating bug types.
Stars.
Yep.
I will give. You know what? Spiros eat bugs. I will give you this one.
What?
Right here.
Did you just pull that out of your...
This one I ate before. Just like Spiro eats bugs. You can have this half-eaten golden star that
Mr. Curtis, what are you talking about? You can't just regurgitate stuff in the middle of the lesson. Okay, we've talked about this.
I haven't had my baggie of gold stars with me this whole time, so I gotta produce them somehow.
You can't. No.
But don't worry. I only ate this one about a week ago, so it's still in pretty good shape.
Oh God, this is all very gross. So I'm gonna move on. So. Thank you so much for your poem, Jinx. And please, if any other students want to send us extra credit work, feel free to do so. You can send it to our Gengar mail, which is wwopokemon@gmail.com. Or you can, I guess you could probably send it to us on Twitter, on the Flying Pokemon themed social network site, Twitter. You could. We are there at WWO Pokemon as well. And since I did it now, I'm not going to do little shout-outs at the end of the lesson. So
yes, you will.
No, I won't. You can't tell me what to do.
Please.
Don't you tell the professor what to do.
All right, so let's start. Let's get into this lesson. We gotta get over this rock cliff real quick though. Hold on. Okay, here, go take my hand, Corbin. Take my hand. He's falling.
Oh, it's okay.
Got it. Okay.
Oh God, you're so heavy. You're so small, but you're heavier than I am.
Don't say that. That's not true.
Oh God. Okay.
Guys, you could just walk around over here.
Oh, are you serious?
There's a path around this ledge.
Oh my
God. I swear that wasn't there. I think he just put that in.
No, I mean that's a wonderful ledge that you climbed up. I love the team spirit.
All right, now he's making fun of us. Okay, let's go ahead and start reading these. And wait, hold on, wait a second.
Hold up. Wait up.
Does anybody know what Pokemon we're talking about this week?
Oh, you never said.
I have not
you're
said
about to
it,
just
no.
dive right in. Okay.
Is it?
I was
Is it?
about to.
Can you give us a
Is
hint?
it Decidueye?
It is so no, it's not Decidueye. In fact, it has nothing in common with Decidueye.
Oh, really? Okay. So then
no-
it's got to be Greninja.
I thought you said it was a bird. Bird though.
Well, okay, yeah, typing wise, it doesn't have anything in common with Decidueye.
So Greninja.
Okay.
Because if we recall, Decidueye is not a flying type.
Right.
It's not
so then
Greninja.
Okay.
Well, I'm all out of guesses.
I'm thinking Galissapod again.
All right, it is a fire and flying type Pokemon.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Talonflame?
Nope.
Hmm.
Oh, gosh, I'm at a loss. What could it be?
Huh. There's more. Charizard?
Oh, yeah, that is a fire and flying type. I always think it's dragon type, but it's not. Because,
Nope.
again, the typing system is dumb.
What about a Talonflame?
I just said that.
Have we considered Talonflame?
Yeah, we have. I considered it first.
Professor, that's such a good guess.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
goodness.
But it's not right.
Or what's the one that does this?
Dances?
I think that's a Mr. Rhyme.
Yeah, Mr. Rhyme dances.
Yeah,
No,
Mr. Rhyme does that.
it's a fire and flying type. And it's really passionate and sassy.
Incineroar.
It's not flying type. Solrock?
Or a Choreo. That's what it is.
Oh, is it?
That's the one.
Is it? I thought it was a fighting type.
It comes in all sorts of different styles. Actually, they change dancing styles.
So it's Salazzle then.
Yep, it's Salazzle. You solved the puzzle.
Okay, cool. I didn't know we were going to the Unova Pokemon this
No,
soon.
it's not Salazzle.
Oh.
I'll just tell you. We are learning about Moltres.
What? Another legendary again? Are you serious?
Well, yes.
Well, I mean,
What is it,
you
Spirit
know,
Week? What are we doing?
we can't. We don't have them to show anyway. So like, why is if we're gonna be in class, we might as well have the real Pokemon. So if we're out and about, we could just have one we can talk about. And you know what? I'll draw you another picture to reference, Corbin. Since my Zapdos one went so well.
So wait, we're having another legendary Pokemon.
Well, I mean, I
lesson.
don't decide the order of the Pokemon, so yes.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, like,
Moltres comes after Zapdos, which comes after Articuno. They're all right next to each other.
do you think that we could see one that you have?
I mean, again, I don't see. Now, here's the thing. I do have a Moltres. I do actually have a Moltres.
Well, get it
Actually,
out.
have a Moltres.
I have a Moltres. Unfortunately, it is back in the classroom because I thought we were going to be back by now. This short field trip has gone on a lot longer than I expected it would. I definitely did not intend to teach any lessons, but I mean, things happen. So I don't have one for you today, but I mean, hey, we've gotten pretty lucky in the last 2 lessons, so maybe we'll see a Moltres today.
The first time, pretty cool. Second time, I'm like, okay, this is something cosmic. Third time we would see a legendary Pokemon, coincidentally, the same lesson that we talk about it. The third time in a row, that's not happening. No.
You'll eat your shoe if we.
Yeah, one might say shoe eating is in order.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, you agree? You'll eat your shoe if we see a Moltres?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm that sure it's not gonna happen. Are you serious?
All right, let's shake on it. Let's shake on it like men.
I mean, you know what they say about lightning striking more than once.
Right, I know, but statistically speaking, it's just not gonna happen. It's already happened twice in the last 2 lessons. I mean, that's just crazy. Crazy coincidence.
It would be like it'd be crazy for me to take this bet, right?
Right. I will eat my shoe.
And you know what? If the professor's wrong, I'll eat the professor's shoe.
You'll do that anyway.
Very good. You were gonna do that anyways. I've seen you eyeing my shoes.
Well, I mean, but still, that I wouldn't do it unless the professor said I could. But now I'm gonna have to because the professor lost the bet. Oh man!
God, he wants to eat my shoes so bad. All right, so let's go ahead and start reading some Pokedex entries. So make this walk go just a little bit faster. I can see already I can see there's less huffing and puffing. I'm keeping your mind off of the extraneous
Thank
work
you.
that you have to be doing right now.
Thank you.
That's good. I mean, it helps when I help carry Corbin up the mountainside.
I didn't notice you're carrying him on your back. When did that happen?
That is just one time when you turned around quickly. It makes it a lot easier. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. Appreciate
Okay.
No, you're
Wow.
welcome. Mhm.
Okay, so the first entry on Moltres comes to us from the Kanto region. It says, known as the Legendary Bird of Fire. Every flap of its wings creates a dazzling flash of flames.
Ooh.
Yeah, so okay, let's recap the wings, shall we?
Okay, so Articuno was translucent.
And
Zapdos was
Oh,
glittering.
Why is it translucent?
Because you could.
It's made of ice.
Ice.
Yes, very
Ice, baby.
good. And ice isn't great for flying though. So how does it fly?
Has it fly?
Yes.
By flapping its wings. What do you mean?
But ice is not the go-to method for it's not really conducive to flying, is it?
No.
But it can fly because Articuno can
Freely control ice.
There you
It
go.
can
That's
really
really
control ice. Yeah.
Very good. We were all about to get there. All right, Zapdos. What happens when Zapdos flaps its wings?
It's glittering feathers and the wings.
Yeah, and there's a noise that comes along with it too.
Sparkling.
And it spits out lightning bolts.
Zapping.
Yeah,
It spits out
zapping,
lightning.
popping, crackling, all of that.
Yes.
And then finally, Moltres.
Dazzling.
Dazzling.
Dazzle.
Okay, very good. Good recap. I need to do those more often. The next entry in the Kanto region says, a legendary bird Pokemon. As it flaps its blazing wings, even the night sky will turn red.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. The next entry says, a legendary bird Pokemon known as the Firebird. Every time it flaps, its wings flare and burn brightly.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's from what we know.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, they're really hammering home the fact that its wings, its wings are on fire.
Its wings are on fire. I mean, because you didn't know.
Yeah. So let it burn, if you will. Yes, Mr. Curtis, you have your hand raised.
I was just trying to stretch a little bit here.
Oh, okay, very good.
Yes.
Yeah, let's all take
fair.
a quick stretch break.
All right, let's stretch.
Good.
Does anybody have any trail mix? I know, Mr. Curtis, you generally come pretty prepared.
I do. Yeah, I have some jerky
Covered.
here.
Is it covered in Spinaраx? Is it jerky made of Spinaраx? Let's hear it.
I plead the fifth. I'm not gonna. It's jerky. That's all you need to worry about.
Please stop invoking our pokey constitution, Mr. Curtis.
That's right. And you don't listen. Let's just say it's better that you don't know what the jerky's made out of.
At this
yeah,
point,
that's
I'm
right.
so hungry, I almost don't care. Just let me have some here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Am I detecting a trace hints of Stantler meat in here?
A little smokiness.
Yeah,
I
okay.
added that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, smokiness. That comes from the Incineroar meat, right?
Yes.
Okay. All
That
right.
Professor, your palate is second to none.
My palate is palatable.
Yup.
Anyways, what were you saying?
Oh, yeah, I was reading Pokedex entries. There's one more from the Kanto region. It says, one of the legendary bird Pokemon. Those who see it are overwhelmed by its orange wings that seem to be on fire. I think they are on fire. I don't think it's like they're orange, so they kind of look like they're on fire. I would say they definitely are on fire.
I mean, I have no way to know this information. So
I think they've made it pretty clear though that there is a lot of flames that flash, a lot of dazzling flames and stuff. So there's fire involved.
I believe it.
Okay, let's move on to the Johto region. The first entry says, this legendary Pokemon scatters embers with every flap of its wings. It is a thrilling sight to behold.
I bet.
Yeah, maybe, gosh, wouldn't it be incredible if we were able to see that sight?
It's not gonna happen. So just get that out of the way.
But what if it was going to happen?
It's
Professor,
not.
you know what they say about lightning and where it strikes.
Yeah, it never strikes twice.
Exactly.
which I think I've made pretty clear my stance on that saying. And also, we're not talking about Zapdos. We're talking about Moltres.
Right, but 3 legendaries, lightning, twice striking. It's a thing, right, Corbin? It's a thing, right, Corbin?
Sure, yeah.
You seem pretty fixated on this whole lightning striking thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. That rock literally just it looks like a Krogunk. It's really tripping me out.
I was thinking it was a Torkoal. Are you sure it's not a Torkoal over there?
If you look at it from the side, it's a Torkoal. Anyways, Professor, continue, please.
Thank you. Moving on to the wait, no, sorry, we still have another entry. We have multiple entries here for the JoJo region. God, I'm just getting so ahead of myself. Selves?
Self? There's 2 of you here?
Sometimes I wish there were 2 of you.
There's never enough Professor to go around.
Ain't that the truth? This legendary bird Pokemon is said to bring early spring to the wintry lands it visits.
Ooh, okay.
And then the last entry is kind of in the same vein. It says, legendary bird Pokemon, it is said to migrate from the south along with the spring.
Okay, migrate from the south. That's not specific.
Yeah, so everybody knows that spring migrates.
Right, of course.
Spring heads to the south for the winter.
The seasons. Okay. All right. I believe you, Professor.
Thank you. All right. Now moving on to the Hoenn region. The first and only entry says Moltres is a legendary bird Pokemon that has the ability to control fire. If this Pokemon is injured, it is said to dip its body in the molten magma of a volcano to burn and heal itself.
Wow.
So burn's usually not a healing thing, though.
Dude,
very good,
true.
Mr. Curtis. Very good. So it's like indestructible. So like just dipping itself in lava is not going to kill it.
So I don't think we said anywhere that it's indestructible.
Well, I mean,
indestructible
lava...
by lava, yeah.
Though I feel like there was another Pokemon that we talked about that also healed by going into lava.
Magmar.
Ah, that's the one.
Yeah, it was Magmar. But did Magmar heal by going in the lava, or did they just like to chill out in there?
I think they like to heal.
Not chill out, I guess. The opposite of chill out.
They would heal, I believe.
Okay, hold on. Well, I'm gonna find out. You guys riff a little bit.
No, I don't need to do that.
All right, Corbin, over here we got to do some calisthenics. Ready? We're gonna do some push-ups.
No, I don't want to do that.
Down like this. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. I'm down. Okay. And
right, one, two,
my arms are really spindly. I'm catching up. Hold on.
4,
3. I'm so behind.
5.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody.
Now
all right.
switch to your left arm.
No,
7.
I'm done. I'm tapping out. Tap it out. Tap it out.
All right, I did find the answer. It does. Magmar does heal itself by dipping its wound into lava.
That's what I said. Gold star for Corbin.
Guys,
thank you.
Have we us humans ever tried to heal ourselves by going in lava? Maybe lava just heals, and we're just too scared of it.
I think, Mr. Curtis, I think you should try it when we get to the.
I mean, if you ask me, I will do it for you.
Well, I'll think about it. We are getting pretty high up here on the mountain, and we must the volcano must be getting close.
Wow. Okay. Well, Mr. Curtis, are you prepared to die today?
I'm always prepared to die for the Professor.
Wow, he said that with such conviction.
Wow.
There's not a you could sense
I saw a tear.
There's no hesitation. For the Professor, I will lay down my life.
Okay. The next entry comes to us from the Sinnoh region. It says, one of the legendary bird Pokemon. It is said that spring will soon arrive if Moltres shows itself. And then the next entry is very similar. It says, one of the legendary bird Pokemon. It is said that its appearance indicates the coming of spring. Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Nothing new from the Unova region or the Kalos region. I every time I have to remind myself to definitely read those because at some point there is going to be new information here and I'm going to jump over it.
One day.
And again, no entries from the Alola region. So I guess here I'll make an Alola entry region for you. Our Moltres are the best Moltres around. They burn the hottest and the brightest here. Aren't we great? Come visit Alola. We need the money.
Yeah, that sounds like Alola.
In our awesome volcanoes. That's what we do.
Right? They have volcanoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course they do.
You would think Moltres would love to go there.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they do, and they just don't put them in their Pokedex.
They just suck at trying to find them.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to the Galar region. The first entry says, it's one of the legendary bird Pokemon. When Moltres flaps its flaming wings, they glimmer with a dazzling red glow.
Of flames.
Yeah, that's, yes, implied.
Yes.
And then the next entry says, there are stories of this Pokemon using its radiant flame-cloaked wings to light up paths for those lost in the mountains.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Wow, that's interesting. It's
That's
kind of
very
like,
nice.
kind of similar to Alolan Ninetales.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Ninetales does that, too.
Or Articuno,
Articuno
also
does-
guides people to
That's
to the mountains.
Out of all three of them, Zapdos is the only legendary bird that's kind of just like, you're on your own, suckers.
Just hanging out in the thunderstorms, too busy vibing out with the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, and I haven't said this for the last couple lessons, but I should probably start saying it. I keep forgetting that they're included in the National Pokedex. There are no entries from the Paldea region either.
Paldea.
They have not been impressing me on their Pokedex entries. All right, let's move on to the unique Pokedex entries. The first one comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says Moltres, a legendary Pokemon. Its virtues symbolize the Pokemon League competitions.
Okay.
What do you think the virtues of a Moltres are?
Dazzle, flame.
Dazzling and lighting the way for young trainers to behold.
Oh, wow. Conviction. Steadfastness.
Yes.
Steadfastity, as some would say.
Steadfastitude.
Yes. Fortitude. Judgment.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Justice.
Justice. Love. Honor. Compatibility.
Hope.
Huggability. What would we rank this on the huggability scale?
Ooh.
Flappability.
Flappability. Okay, well, yeah, okay, so huggability, and then we'll do the flappability, or the, what was it? The flappage. The flappage scale.
Yep, flappage.
Okay, where we landed on the huggability here?
3.
Wow, bottom.
Magmar was the 3 on the scale.
I'll put it at 5 then. I'll put it at 5. You hug it from the front. You'll be fine.
Yeah, if you stay under the wings, it's not too bad.
Stay under the wings, you'll be all right. You'll still be hot though. I'll say 5.
I'll give it a 7.
And I know you guys haven't seen a Moltres, but you do also have to watch out for the tail.
Yes.
The tail and the head. The head has a lot of fire on it.
Just avoid the flaming bits. But
so
the rest
it's
of the bits
low.
are okay.
It's low, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 4, and this is not very good on the huggability scale. All right, where were we on the flappage scale? I believe it was 6 to 19.
Sure,
with 12 being
12
the
being
highest.
the highest. Okay, so I think it's gonna be.
I mean, a 12, right? Like, this is
I
some
would say
incredible
12.
flappage.
It's dazzling. It's beautiful. I'm gonna say 12. I'm gonna double
turns
down.
the sky red.
I'm gonna double down and say 12 again.
It is a pretty flappable bird red decidueye of the sky. So yeah, I'll second that 12.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, that is easy for you to say. All right, the next unique Pokedex entry comes to us from Richie's Pokedex, which I think is this the first time we've heard from a Richie?
Yep.
It says Moltres is a one-of-a-kind legendary flame Pokemon. So powerful, its fire dust can bring early spring to wintry lands.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
now, fire
that.
dust, it says.
It does say fire dust.
Tell me more about this fire dust.
Well, another word for it is ember.
Ah. Okay.
Yes, and we have heard that before, is that it does scatter embers when it flaps its wings. The next one comes to us from Gary's Rotom phone. I don't think it's our Gary, the Gary that we know and love, because I have not given. He's not allowed to have a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After the incident.
That's
yeah,
right.
After the phone related incident.
Yep.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
I was going to say you can only hack the computer systems at the Saffron City Learning Center one time, and then they take your phone privileges away.
Yeah, I know. You'd think they'd give him a warning first, but...
Well, I mean, but you know, we almost lost Portia, so, like, you know, you have to be careful when you're dealing with the computer servers at the school.
Yeah, but we've lost Portia before. She's pretty easy to find.
I mean...
She normally comes back herself. All right, let me read this entry from Gary's Rotom phone. It says, Moltres, the Flame Pokémon, a fire and flying type. When injured, Moltres enters the lava of a volcano, and its fiery temperature helps heal its wounds. They say, when Moltres appears, it brings spring with it. Brings the spring.
Bring the spring. Do that thing.
Does it herald spring or bring spring?
It brings the spring with that thing.
It brings spring. What's the difference, Mr. Curtis?
Well, one is like it signals the start of spring, and the other one is it causes the spring.
Oh, so is spring bringing the Moltres, or is Moltres bringing the spring?
Right.
So that's a question. One for the scholars, really. So that does it for the Pokedex entries on Cantonian Moltres, and like all the other legendary bird Pokemon, Galar has a different regional variant of Moltres.
Oh, hey! I'm noticing a trend now.
Yeah, well, I mean, right at the end of the trend, so I guess it's a better late than never, I suppose.
See, by Zapdos, I wasn't too sure, but by Moltres, I'm like, okay, there's definitely something happening.
Okay, I think all three of these are gonna have Galarian versions.
That was my thought.
Corbin says after he's heard all three of the Galarian versions.
It's funnier when you explain it. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so of course these entries come to us from the Galar region. The first one says, this Pokemon's sinister flame-like aura will consume the spirit of any creature it hits. Victims become burned out shadows of themselves.
Oh, jeez.
So huggability is going to be like a -13. I think.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty low. Don't touch this Pokemon, everybody.
Yeah, don't touch it, or you'll lose your soul and be a burned out husk of a shell of a person.
Yeah,
I mean the number stops at a 3. So
yeah, you can't go any lower than a 3.
3 it is.
3. That's 2 3s. Can we make it a third 3?
okay, I'll give it a 3.
All right. Wow.
All right.
A full house of 3s. All right. The last entry on Galarian Moltres says, the sinister aura that blazes like molten fire around this Pokemon is what inspired the name Moltres. It is so weird to me that for all of these entries, they have to have justification for why they're calling it this regional variant of Moltres.
They don't do that for other Pokemon.
No, they didn't do it for Ninetales or Sandslash or.
So was the standard Cantonian Moltres named after the Galarian Moltres?
Oh, so did Galarian Moltres come first?
Right, like did Galarian Moltres like get the name, and then they were like, "Oh, this other one is also kind of like the one we found in Galarian."
So we'll call it Moltres as well. Yeah,
Galaria
or Galar, you know, for the locals.
Okay. Yeah. Hey,
Galaria.
All I wanted to say is Pokedex. It's okay. We believe you. We believe you. This is a regional variant of Moltres. You don't have to justify the naming of it with some kind of roundabout aura that blazes like molten fire, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, that does it for all of the Pokedex entries, Cantonian or Galarian. So I think now would be an excellent time as we are starting to reach the apex of the volcano.
Yes.
I think it's time to reach the apex of this lesson and have a pop quiz. Wow, I'm amazed you still have.
I might jump right off this mountain right now.
All right, so
pop quiz.
Make sure you bring out your mobile Rotom laptops.
I got one right here.
Yeah,
Me.
These are touch screens. Be careful not to drop it. These are very expensive.
Corbin, do you want my backup one, or you got?
No, that's
got
okay.
yours?
It's probably covered in webs. I have mine. Thank you.
Okay, very good, very good. Are we all ready? Are we all ready for question number 1?
Ready to rock and roll.
Ready.
Okay. What season is Moltres said to be an indicator of? All right. Both of the answers are in. Corbin said, "Spring, baby." Woo!
Did he put an exclamation mark on there?
Oh, you know he put an exclamation
Oh,
mark there.
he's pretty confident.
He's pretty
then.
sure.
Sure did.
And Curtis said, "When you see the Moltres, see the spelled the letter C space D-A.
When you see the
When you see the Moltres, and Moltres is spelled wrong.
It's wrong. We've established this before.
But intentionally,
nope.
it's part of the joke.
It doesn't matter. We
Is
don't
it
know
part
it's a
of the
joke.
I don't get it.
No,
if it is part
the
of
joke is you, and it's wrong.
And he then goes on to say, so when you see the Moltres, you know spring is on the bring-ing around the corner. Spring.
Wow. Are you sure you're not 10 years old?
Oh, Professor, please.
Did
can
you
see.
like my delivery? Is that exactly how you
It
envisioned
is
it?
exactly how I did. The only thing you could have done better was.
Oh yes, please. Oh, let me take notes.
Yeah, tell the professor how he could be better.
please.
I
I,
was-
hang
the
on your
professor-
every word.
The professor.
Yeah, come on, let's hear it.
The professor could not be any better. But
Sounds
when I-
like he needs to be.
It does
When I-
sound like you were suggesting that I could be better.
Sounds like there's something that he could do differently.
Yes, I'm sorry. I shouldn't give notes. No, Professor, please.
Okay,
Please,
well, I was
let's move on
eager
the
to
next
hear how I can improve, but we'll move on. All right, question number 2. What is scattered every time Moltres flaps its wings? All right, I think I have both of the answers. Let's start with Corbin's.
Hey.
He says embers / sparks, dude. Now, he put an exclamation point on the end of this one as well. Now, Corbin, I don't like it when I get multiple answers.
Right.
Those are the
in
same
one.
thing. Embers and sparks are kinda
I
the
would
same.
say sparks are not the same thing as embers, but let's see
See,
what
I
Mr.
would-
I
Curtis
would
says.
agree with the professor.
Of
Just
course
saying.
you would. What's the shock there? I think that they're the same. That's why I lumped them together. I didn't mean to give two different answers. I didn't say embers or sparks. I said embers / sparks.
Well, what does slash mean?
That means they're the same.
No, I think
No.
generally a slash means or.
Or
Can we just go with sparks then?
You want to go with sparks?
Let's go with sparks.
all right.
Is that's the one you want to go with?
No, embers.
I
embers.
will
embers,
accept
embers,
sparks.
I want to go with embers. I want to go. Curtis,
I
you
will
accept nothing.
accept sparks.
You will accept nothing, Mr. Embers, please.
Let's hear what Mr. Curtis has to say, and then you can make your decision.
Oh, okay.
That's
wow.
cheating. That's cheating. I would never.
Okay. With each flapology? Yeah, that's how you say that. With each flapology of those fiery wings, you get a wonderful bath of embers. Very exfoliating.
I'm gonna go with the first one. I'll go with embers. Then.
Yeah, of course you
Are you
are.
sure you don't want to go with those sparks?
No, I'm gonna go with
Alright.
embers. I think
I'm
they're
still
the same.
taking
but-
off some points for you there, Corbin.
Well, I mean, I think that's dumb since Mr. Curtis misspells like literally every answer, but that's fine. Favoritism, biased. I'm not mad.
You sound mad, bro.
A little bit.
It's so, I mean, misspelling things is completely different from saying sparks instead of embers, because sparks I think are more closely related to like electricity.
Hey, did he misspell Moltres?
He did not put Moltres in that last.
Did he put it? What about the first one? Did he misspell it?
Well, he did, but it was very clearly Moltres.
You've said before at one point. I don't remember which lesson, but
Oh,
many
I remember
lessons ago.
Oh, I can tell you exactly where it is. It's because he spelled, instead of spelling Pidgeot, he kind of put a couple of extra O's and T's in there, so it was too close to Pidgeotto.
Right.
That's why I took off points. But this is clearly Moltres.
Well, I mean, I could think it's Mimikyu, depending on how he spells it. I don't know.
No, well, luckily for Mr. Curtis, I'm not stupid.
That is lucky.
Ah.
That is lucky.
That is
True.
very
The
lucky.
professor is the epitome of smartness.
Nah, it doesn't feel like it when you say it. Okay, question number 3. What happens if you are touched by Galarian Moltres' aura? Alright, let's see here. Alright, I'm getting a notification on my Rotom phone here. Yes, both of the answers are in. So let's see what Corbin said. He said, "You lose your soul and your body becomes a husk, homie." Listen, I'm not your homie, all right? I'm not your dude,
Wow.
and I'm
How
not your
dare
baby.
you disrespect the professor like that? Give me 20 push-ups.
No.
Go.
No.
Wow, wait. He's finally learned. He finally respects himself. You passed the test, Corbin.
No.
Oh,
I'm just tired.
they grow up so fast. Ow!
I haven't learned to respect myself yet. Thank you very much. And I am just tired.
For your information, I still hate myself.
That's exactly. You're mimicking me, but it's true.
Okay, good answer though. Let's see what Mr. Curtis says. He says, it will consume your spirit. It being the aura of the Galarian Moltres when it rubs all over you. Yes, specifically, your spirit will be consumed, and you do become what'd they say? Like a husk? A
husk, like a shell.
A lifeless hole. A burnout shadow.
A burned out shadow is what
That's
they
what
said
it is.
specifically.
Love that.
Now, let's see. Hold on. I'm going to read Corbin's answer again just to make sure it's close enough.
It is. It's right.
You lose your soul and your body becomes a husk. What do you think,
Homie.
Mr. Curtis?
Homie.
Yeah, sorry. He does end it with homie.
Homie. Right. Well, I would have said that's close enough, but he did not give me those 20 push-ups. So, soul,
Well,
That
spirit,
means he lacks conviction.
soul, spirit, husk, shadow. I mean, they're close, but are they the same thing? I
I think they're synonymous.
All right. Well, let me know what you think about this response, Mr. Curtis. I'm gonna say he gets the points.
I like that.
I suppose that's pretty fair and equitable.
You
Thank
suppose, or do you know?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just a burnt out husk and don't know.
We've known that.
I'm not even a shadow of my former self.
All right. Let's go to the last question. Question number 4. Barring any available Poke Centers, where should you bring an injured Moltres? Okay, let's see here. The final answers are in for this last and final question. The lights come down, the music swells. Are we ready
Yes.
to hear?
Yes.
Corbin said, to a lava pit, my brother. Again, I'm not your brother. I am not part Mr.
This
Mime.
is the professor.
It's
You
a
need to
general. It's a
respect-
general expression. It's not specifically to him. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
he did not deny that he's part Mr. Mime, though.
What? No, I didn't. What did you say?
I said, I am not your brother. I am not part Mr. Mime.
I didn't hear that at all. I'm not Mr. Mime.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not part mime.
Well, Mr. Mime.
Any mime.
Okay, no mime in him. Mr. Curtis said, right to magma. Got injured, right to magma. Bath time, is lava, good heal up time, all better.
Curtis, did you hit your head on a rock when we were walking? Like, what is that?
I mean, that is the answer to the question, of course.
Yes, so you want to bring your Moltres to an active volcano or anywhere where you can find magma or lava. Very, very good. So yeah, that does it for the lesson, or for the quiz. Curtis, of course, got a 100% as always.
Oh, thank you.
What about me?
Corbin. Oh, it's been.
I think I got 100 again, right?
It's hold on. Let me do the math real quick.
I mean,
Hold
that's
on.
100. I think that's 100 if I'm
You
doing the math
got
correctly.
Let's see here.
100?
You got
I'd say so.
Well, you got a 93%, which is
What? No, I got a 100. What are you talking about?
94% actually. I'll round it up to the next highest one.
Oh, that was
Isn't
very
that sweet, fair and equitable, right?
That's fair and equitable of you, Professor.
I got 100.
No, you didn't. You missed out on question number 2 because you said sparks instead of embers.
Ah.
But very good showing from the both of you. And guys, I think I distracted you long enough because look where we are.
Oh, it's the lava. It's the top of the volcano. Look at that.
Yeah, we are at the top of the volcano. Now, please, please,
right.
there's no safety rails or anything here, so don't get too close to the lava. Corbin, I see you're getting very close.
I'm peeking in. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Just chill out, okay?
Is it my time? Do I need to try? Do I need to take
Is it time? Is it Mr. Curtis's death day? Does he have to prove his worth to you by jumping into a lava pit, Mr. Curtis?
Let's see here. You know what, Mr. Curtis? I want to see if you can do it. Let's see if you got what it takes.
Oh my goodness! This is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, he's getting
Let me
real
just.
close.
I'll take. Let me take off. Hold on,
Mr.
hold
Curtis,
on, hold on.
I can't say it's been a pleasure.
I'm gonna take off my outer jacket. I'm gonna keep the inner jacket on with the flames on it, because that's important.
Please.
But just give my outer jacket if I don't make it back out to my colony. They'll know what to do with it.
You won't make it out. You'll be dead.
All right, and let me just take a step
preparing,
over here.
Get a running start. Get a running
Goodbye,
start.
Mr. Curtis.
I want you to get.
all right,
real
I'm
deep
gonna back
into
up.
that lava.
Okay, all right, ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
All right.
Okay. Whoa, wait.
Bye.
Wait, do you hear that?
Whoa,
Wait a
what's
second.
that?
I'm starting to hear some anguish. It sounds like anguished cries.
It didn't like when my shoe fell.
That's
in
me
there.
upset because Mr. Curtis didn't jump. Come on, man. Follow through.
No. This is coming from us. Wait. Look over that hill over there. Just beyond the.
You talking about the other side of the volcano?
Yeah, the
over
other
there?
side of the volcano.
Yeah, right there.
The ridge.
What is that?
It looks. Is it a?
I don't know.
Oh my. No.
Oh my God! Somebody let that poor Firo on fire. Oh no!
It's a
That poor
flaming
thing.
Firo.
Somebody's gonna put it out.
Ugh.
Mr. Curtis, do you have any water? Do you
No,
have any water?
wait, hold
I'm
on,
out.
wait. I think we need to consider that this might in fact be not a Firo, but a Moltres.
No,
An
the odds of
injured
that
Moltres,
happening.
nonetheless.
The odds of that happening are not.
Oh, Professor, I have an idea. What if I go throw it in the lava?
I think it's heading towards the lava already.
I think it's heading towards the lava on its own.
Yeah, look, wait. It's about to. It's diving headfirst in. Wait, it's gonna splash. Watch out.
Whoa!
Whoa! Step back. Whoa!
Hey, Corbin, while it's in there, do you want? Maybe we should name this Moltres that to commemorate this beautiful. This
Honestly,
once in a
that
lifetime
Moltres,
chance.
beautiful, covered in flames. Thought it was injured. It's not.
Well, it
is
was.
injured.
It just isn't anymore.
But I thought being on fire was okay. I never seen a Moltres before. I didn't know what was happening. Okay, I just thought it looked like an injured.
I thought we
Firo.
explained pretty well that Moltres are on fire.
I know, but it's a legend. Okay, seeing it in person is completely different. All right, I thought it was a Firo on fire. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Honestly, the only name that's coming to mind right now, it's Emmett. It's Emmett. Honestly.
Emmett like Ember.
Yeah, Emmett like Ember, but also it's spitting hot flames and spewing hot flames. And one of my favorite rappers is Emmett D-Dog. He is great. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a rapper that I'm a huge fan
Oh,
of
wow.
from Unova. Yeah. And honestly, that's what this reminds me of. So I'm going to call this Moltres Emmett. Also, coincidentally, it happens to be one of our patrons. So
My
that's,
goodness, what are the odds? So many unlikely
odds?
things happening
Yeah.
in this lesson. Oh, I think it's about to fly out of the lava. It's bubbling up. Whoa, there it goes.
Whoa, bye!
Yeah, okay, Corbin, before it flies away, can we get a quick description?
Like I said, Firo covered in fire. I don't know what else you want me to say. That's what it looked like.
I mean,
It's
guess
it's got a
so.
big, long, flamey tail.
I mean,
And,
it's
flamey wings.
it's a yellow body and it's covered in flames on its head, on its wings, and yeah, its tail is just made out of flames entirely, and then it doesn't have any hands.
Like most birds.
Right. It doesn't have any hands, just wings, and then it's got 2 talons. I think, right? 2 feet with a bunch of talons on them.
Yeah,
and a
it's
long,
4
sharp beak.
4 talons per foot.
Right, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's just coated in
And-
flames. I mean, it's beautiful. It's not glistening. It's dazzling. That's
Dazzling
the
with
word.
every flap of the wings, another dazzling splash of embers, not sparks. Corbin.
That's
Right,
Very
okay, fine.
exfoliating.
Well, I mean,
Very
some
exfoliating.
in some cultures they would say sparks, but I'm just saying.
Well, not in my class. All right. Well, okay. It's really getting some distance now. I think, guys. The journey from here on out is gonna be pretty easy. I feel rejuvenated by the Moltres sighting, and if you look closely, I think we can see the Cinnabar just off in the distance, just at the base of the mountain.
Hey, that's the city there. That's the Poké Center.
Yeah.
That's Blaine's gym.
That's the Poke Mansion, I think.
That's a carousel. Oh, the carnival's in town. I want to
wow.
go. I want to go.
Okay, well let's head.
Is that a Pokemart? That's a beautiful.
That's
I just said that, Mr. Curtis.
we don't listen to you when you talk. So I want to say thank you to all of our students for sticking with us on these abnormal, impromptu lessons. Normally, it's a lot more planned out in a classroom, but sometimes you just gotta work with what you have. If you have any questions, oh wait, hold on.
Hold up.
Does anybody know what Pokemon we're talking about next week?
Oh.
Well, in the spirit of bird Pokemon, of course it's got to be Decidueye.
Nope, it's not Decidueye.
Oh.
I know, it's a shame. I'll give you a hint. It's the Pokemon that we came all the way out here to see in the first place.
Oh, it's Dratini, right?
Yes, we are learning about Dratini next week-ish. Time is weird. But yeah, so if you have any questions for me, the professor, you can send me a Gengar mail, but I said I wasn't going to do it again, so I'm not going to do it again. I talked about where you can find those earlier on, and they're in our description. You can also find the link to our Patreon in the description, and their Discord as well. You can sign up there to, just so many different ways to get different announcements from us.
So many.
But I think that's going to do it for today's lesson, so until next time, class is dismissed.
Welcome to the World of Pokemon is a part of the Pokecasters Network.